Hello, everybody. We are going live tonight with Music Speaks. We are getting everything set up here. Welcome, welcome. I know it takes a few minutes to get everybody set and tuning in. So, what I'm going to do is grab my guitar and start with a tune, one that we're going to use in a little bit. And as you're tuning in, could you go ahead and give me a quick comment? Let me know if you can hear everything okay. If you're having any trouble hearing, let me know so I can fix the sound. As you're listening, you can say hello in the comments. Let us know where you're tuning in from if you'd like, how many of you are tuning in. If you've got kiddos with you, you can share ages if you'd like, or just let us know what you're hoping to get out of the session tonight. But go ahead and just take a listen, and this song is going to come back in a few minutes, but I want to give everybody a chance to tune in. It's a beautiful day, so happy to be. It's a beautiful day, so happy to be. Hello everyone, it's nice to see you, it's nice to see you. Let's all wind down with music tonight. Warmed up here, and I am double checking to make sure that everything is working with our sound. Alright, we're going to wait a couple more minutes. I want to make sure that our comments are working and that we are getting our sound working before we move on. So one more time, I'm going to sing that refrain. If you're tuning in, go ahead and tell us hello. Hello everyone, it's nice to see you, it's nice to see you. Let's all wind down with music tonight. All right. Well, it is wonderful. Thank you for letting me know about the sound, Amber. I appreciate that. That helps me to know that we are set and ready to get started. I want to welcome everybody this evening, and whichever day you're listening, it's so nice of you to join us. I am Christina, and I am a board-certified music therapist with Music Speaks. And really, right now, we are doing weekly live streams for several reasons, really. We want to be a resource to our community. It's been a difficult couple months for everybody, and we really want to provide music as a resource to you. We are a music therapy company, and we know that purposeful music is very powerful, and so we want to try and give you some tools that you can use at home. Music Speaks is providing virtual music services right now as well, and if you are interested in learning more about that, that is a little different than what we're doing tonight on the live stream. The virtual music services are specifically for small groups and individuals and working on very specific needs there. And so we'd love to tell you more about that. If you're interested, you can always go to our website that we can leave over here in the comments for you to see. But what I'd like to do tonight is really take you on a bit of a journey using music to help us along the way. We're going to be focusing on the rhythm of music, and we're going to be really using our listening ears throughout the evening. If you are a parent or a caregiver with little ones with you, I want you to bring them around you, sit down and join in and be a model for them. And if you don't have kiddos with you, that's okay. There's a lot that we can really work on together. This is really appropriate for anybody of any age to be involved with. If you have joined us for some of our past live streams, you will notice that there is some repetition going on here. We are practicing some of the same skills over and over each week, and that's on purpose. We know from a lot of great research out there that repetition is incredibly important for our memory. We're building a lot of new connections in our brain when we are practicing something over and over. And so that's why we like to work on it with music, because music helps give us a rhythm and a natural way to really practice and have that repetition. So if you haven't joined us in the past, feel free to click back on some of those previous videos and find some more ways to be practicing the things that we're working on. So enough of this talking, let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't done so already, you might want to click and make your screen bigger, because then you can see a little bit better what we are doing and talking about. This is our schedule for the evening where we've just finished our welcome. I'm done being a chatterbox now. We are going to do a welcome song similar to last week, but a little different. We'll do some rhythm squeezes. I've got a new exercise for you. I'll tell you about it in a little bit. Then we are going to close out with our breathing and our humming, a really important exercise for us to really practice every day. So there's the schedule. You could always check it out if you want to see where we're at. Let's go ahead and start with our welcome. There are two things that I'd like you to do with me while we do this welcome song. The first one is to really, really listen to the guitar and practice finding the beat. So I want you to do that either by, you can clap your hands, you can tap your legs, you can tap your feet. However you want to find the beat, I just want you to practice finding it. If you ever lose it when you're listening, you can always check out my blue thumb here and follow along with the thumb. You can always tap, especially when you see that thumb going down on the guitar. That's a good way to find that beat. The second thing we're going to do is the song we're going to do is called a call and response, where I sing a line and then you repeat it back to me. I'll try to help cue you to do that. When we get to the middle part of the song, there's a place where you sing hello to somebody else. We're going to do that part 2 times, and I want you to pick 2 different people. They get repeated each time. 2 different people that you're going to sing to, and I want these to be people who are not in the room with you tonight. So I want them to be somebody that you might be missing right now, that you haven't seen for a while since we are social distancing. So think of 2 different people. And later on, after you practice it with me right now, you can always come back to this video and maybe have a parent or a caregiver make a video or an audio recording of you singing this song to somebody that you love and miss, and send it to them. It might really brighten their day. All right, so first, let's find the beat, and then listen for me. I'll give you a line, and then you can sing it back. Got the beat? Here we go. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. So happy to be. So happy to be. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. So happy to be. So happy to be. Here's the hello part. Think of one person right now. Hello, hello, I miss you today. see you again. All right, the whole song again. Think of your second person. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. So happy to be. So happy to be. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. So happy to be. So happy to be. Here's your second person. Here we go. Ready? Hello. I miss you today. I miss you today. And I can't wait to see you again. All right, very nice. So that tune is just a way to get us warmed up, get us thinking about people that we might miss, maybe want to sing to and think about. If you check out last week's video, we had the same welcome song, but it was for singing to people who were in the room with us. So you can always check that one out too and practice greeting each other in the room. But this one tonight, I wanted to really think about others that we might not see very often or might not have gotten to be seen for a while, and we want to think about them too and send them messages as well. So we had a little practice finding the beat of the song. We really are going to need that for our next exercise, which is rhythm squeezes. Again, if you've joined me for the last couple weeks, we have been practicing these squeezes. It's a really, really great exercise to do for a few reasons. When we're giving ourselves some squeezes, we're giving ourselves some really good regulation, is how we call it in the music therapy world, helping our brain to get more regulated and our body to get more regulated. So these exercises are really, really good. Sometimes in the morning when you're getting up for the day. It could be in the middle of the day when we're needing to get ready to sit down for some schoolwork or sit down for a meal and need to get our body calm and ready to focus. Or here, like we're doing right now, at the end of the day, it can be really great. Before we use the music to help us, I wanted to show you a little bit more with my friend here what these squeezes actually should look like. There are two ways to do the squeezes. One is for yourself. So that would be if we're starting with our hands, that we're squeezing our hands and then we're squeezing our arms. The second way is if we have a younger person with us or maybe somebody who's the same age with us that we want to give squeezes to, then we would have them either sitting, if they're smaller, on our lap, just like my bear friend here. Or if they're bigger, you might have them right next to you or sitting right in front of you with you facing them. I'm going to show you on the bear what it looks like if you've got one sitting on your lap. I'm going to be directing you to do squeezes starting with our hands, moving to our arms, shoulders, legs, and feet. And I just want to show you what I'd like it to look like from home. And that's giving squeezes with the palm of our hand with quite a bit of pressure. And so that depends on you or your child, if they're sitting in your lap, how much pressure they might need. But with our hands, we've got them both together like this, and the squeezes might look something like this on our hands. When I direct you for our arms, it would be best if you do one arm at a time with two hands around each arm, giving squeezes like this on our arms. And then the other arm. You can see with the palm of my hand, I'm using my muscles to help. Then we move to shoulders, which would be placing both hands on the shoulders and pushing down towards the floor. Next we move to legs, which would be one hand on each leg, pushing again down towards the ground. And lastly would be on our feet. The best way to do this is, if we've got real little ones, you can give them squeezes on the bottom of their feet. Or even better, if we can plant our feet on the floor and actually be pushing our feet into the floor. Thank you for being patient while I showed you my model of squeezes. Now the best part is we use music to help us have these squeezes. This provides us with natural repetition, and it gets our brain and those neurons in our brain all firing at the same time. So what you can do again is really focus on my thumb. I'm going to be giving you a beat for the squeezes. It sounds like this. Really follow my thumb. I'll move it up here so you can see better. All right, here's my thumb. My thumb is giving you the beat for the squeeze. And each time we do a different part, hands and then arms, I'm going to be counting to 12 in the song, and then we'll be moving on to the next body part. All right, are we ready for some squeezes? Get your hands ready. We're going to start with hands. Listen to that beat. Ready with hands, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we move to arms. Alright, if you're squeezing for someone else, one arm at a time. If you're giving yourself some squeezes, then you can do both arms. Start with lower arm and then do upper arm. Lower arm first. Ready with arms? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeezes on my arm. Move to upper arm or move to the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeezes on my arm. Very nice. Move to shoulders. Pushing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we move to legs. Right, so up on our thighs, pushing down to the ground. Follow my thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we move to feet. Time for feet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we're back to shoulders. Go back to shoulders. Here we go. Shoulders, then hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we move to hands. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we're done with squeezes. Alright, so a little exercise and following the beat to give ourselves some of those squeezes to help our bodies to calm down if we need it. But the most important part of that piece is helping our bodies to regulate, get that proprioceptive input that we talked about last week. It's really helpful to do this exercise. As you can see from what we just did, it was very simple. I was counting to the beat. You can do that without a guitar and just use clapping. Just use your voice to give that beat if that's what you have. Or you can find a song that you like that has a really nice, solid beat and try and follow along with that. But this is an exercise that you can take with you and do different times of the day in many different ways. You can use tonight's video to click into to practice that. You can click into the last couple weeks of videos and also use the squeezes to practice that in different ways. But I encourage you to give it a try for yourself, for your loved ones around you, and see if that really can help you. Now that we are a little bit more regulated and ready to go, we're going to move into a different exercise this week that we haven't done before. This is an exercise about emotions. I wanted to bring up emotions tonight because we've been talking a lot about how music affects us. We've talked a lot about how it affects our motor movement, or how it affects our regulation that I was just talking about. Music affects our emotions as well. That amygdala in our brain is activated when we are listening and engaging in music. And so I wanted to bring that up tonight because the last couple months have been tricky, and there have been a lot of emotions going on, from big emotions, little emotions, all different ones. And so we can use music to actually help us think about our emotions, or even help us regulate our emotions. Sometimes in families, it can be hard to talk about those emotions, and sometimes music can come in and play a part in that too when we don't have the words to say. And so what I wanted to do is bring you a little exercise. We're going to practice something here. Gonna get this into the camera first so you can all see my words. All right, so we have 5 emotions that we're going to be thinking about in this next exercise. We've got mad, scared, happy, tired, and sad. We're going to play a little game here. I'm going to use my violin. I'm going to play you a little snippet, and I want you to guess which emotion you think I might be trying to play on the violin. There's no right and wrong here. I want you just to think about which one you think it is, talk with each other, tell each other which one you're guessing it is. I'll tell you which one I was thinking of. It might be different than what you guess. And then I'll give you directions after that, how to take this a step further at home. But let's take a listen. I've got violin, and we are going to guess that emotion. So listen to my first one here. Number 1. Which one do you think? The one I was thinking of was happy, the one in the middle. Here's the second one. What do you think that one was? I had a hard time not showing you on my face what that one was. I might have given it away. I was thinking of mad for that one. Here's number 3. That one I was thinking of sad. Here's number 4. What do you think that one was? It's a little harder, I think. The one I was thinking of was scared. But that one was pretty tricky. I think it could be multiple ones. And here's the last one I have for you. What do you think? I was thinking of tired for that one, kind of a slow, sluggish one. Okay, so that was just a fun little game to get you thinking about the fact that music really does depict emotions pretty well. What I'd like you to do at home is you can actually take this exercise that we just did. You could play each one like I just did, but hit pause after each one and use that as an opportunity with your family or your loved ones who are around you to guess again which one you think it is, and then to discuss lots of different things about that emotion. Maybe if any of those emotions you are feeling right now, if they're, maybe you could talk about what makes you feel that way, or if talking is not really helping or not an option for our emotions at the moment, then we can always use the music to help us express how we're feeling. And so you could listen to the music I just played and drum along, play along, sing along, or use your own body. You can use your hands on a pillow cushion or on your legs to depict how you're feeling. There are a lot of ways we can do this. Sometimes it's just a matter of picking out some of the music that you really love and listen to and pulling it out and realizing how it's making you feel in the moment. But music, again, it's very powerful. It affects our brain. It affects the emotional center of our brain. So we want to know that about music and use that in a way that's helpful and to be aware of it. So we just wanted to do that fun exercise tonight to get us talking and thinking about emotions. So thank you for playing along on that one. What I'd like to do now is move into our final wind down portion of the evening. And this is going to be practicing some of the things that we were practicing the last couple weeks. And that's with our breathing and using our voice for humming. Last week, we talked about our breathing and how important it is to keep our shoulders down when we're taking nice deep breaths, and to think about how our stomach should be moving out like a balloon when we breathe in, and in like a balloon being deflated when we breathe out. We're going to practice that together, and I wanted to show you really what I mean of how this should look with our tummies. So when you breathe in, we want our stomachs moving out like this. And when we breathe out, it moves in. So practice that with me now. Breathe in and out. We're going to count for in. 1, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. So as we are practicing our breathing with the guitar and then the violin, I want you to be thinking of this image as you are breathing. One more time, do it with me, breathing in and breathing out. So this is just like our stomach moving out and in as we're breathing. And you can think of this as what your lungs are doing too, as they are filling with air when we're taking nice deep breaths. Let's use that guitar to help us find the beat again. Just like we were practicing with my sphere, I want you breathing in and out. And in and out. Very nice. Now let's use the violin to help us even further. We're going to use my bow to remind us to breathe in and out as I'm playing a song, using that rhythm to help get our brains and our bodies working together. So as you see my bow going up, yellow, I want you to be breathing in And when you see my bow going down, orange, I want you to be breathing out. So try it with me. In and out. In and out. All right, are you ready to try it with the song? Take a couple breaths on your own, shake it out, get ready. If you are a parent or a caregiver, I really want you modeling for your little ones what this looks like. And you can even be using your hands or your body to move along with the bow and have them move with you. And that can help give even little ones an idea of what it means to take nice deep breaths or to be thinking about our breath and using that music to help us regulate. All right, here we go. So out, in, out, in. One more time. All right, very nice. How's everybody feeling? Are we doing okay? Music is a really good way for us to think about our breath. We practiced it a few different ways this evening. What we're going to end with is one more way to use music to help us, and that's with humming. I think it's a really great way to always end with our wind downs and at the end of the day, because humming forces us to take longer, slower breaths. And it also provides us with a lot of vibrations in our throat and our face. And so as we're practicing this last exercise with humming, we're going to hum that same tune that I was playing on the violin. Right now, just take a few breaths on your own and practice giving me a hum. Just start using your voice a little bit. Hum. Any note is fine. Hum. If any of you feel self-conscious about humming or using your voice, that's okay. I used to feel self-conscious too. And then we get over it and use our voice in the best way we can. And when you're tuning in through live streaming, nobody else can hear you except for anybody in the room with you. That's it. That's a really good, safe way to practice. So I'm going to start humming the tune on my own, and I want you to join in whenever you're ready, when you feel comfortable with it. What we want to do is remember to take those nice, deep belly breaths in before we start to hum. So listen to me. that, go ahead and join me in humming on this one. You can also use this time if you want a little more practice with getting regulated. You can do more squeezes. Looking at my thumb and my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you can always just practice finding that beat and tapping along with it. Let's get ready to hum together. Here we go. Breathing in. Last time. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes on this one. Put your hands on your face so you can really feel those vibrations. Here we go. As always, it has been just a pleasure to take some time with you all to have purposeful music together, to really talk about, think about how we can use music in our own homes right now and with each other. I encourage you to practice these exercises other days too. Click in. If you have questions about them or want more ideas for how to modify them for your own self or for your family, reach out to us. We would be happy to give those ideas to you. If you have questions about the virtual music services that we are providing right now, please reach out to us, send us a message, go to our website, musicspeakstherapy.com. Let us know if you have questions. But again, thank you for being open to trying out some of these exercises with us, and I really enjoyed spending some time with you this evening. Take care, and we'll see you next time.